Here's our last question, 6 over x squared minus 2x add 10. We need to first find the complex factors of the denominator, and then we can work towards expressing this as partial fractions with complex linear denominators. So if we let the denominator 6 squared minus 2x add 10 equal to 0, we apply the quadratic formula and we have two values of x, and these being 1 plus or minus 3i. The next thing we want to do is to find the complex factors, and they are for x squared minus 2x add 10. The complex factors are x minus 1 minus 3. If you're not sure about this, check my previous video and you'll see I've covered it in detail. X minus 1 add 3i. So since the required partial fractions for that have complex denominators, we must provide for the unknown numerators that are complex. And so we'll write that 6 over x squared minus 2x add 10, and this is our provision for it. We write these as complex numbers, x minus 1 minus 3i add c plus di x minus 1 add 3i. And we can now write if we cross multiply in this direction, we have a add bi x minus 1 add 3i, and c add di into x minus 1 minus 3i, and all of this over x squared minus 2x add 10. Now both the left hand side and the right hand side have a denominator of x squared minus 2x add 10, so we could eliminate that and just equate the left hand numerator, which is 6, to this numerator on the right. So we can write 6 is equivalent to a add bi. Let's give myself some more space on the right. 6 equivalent to a add bi brackets x minus 1 add 3i and c add di x minus 1 add, no, we made a mistake, this one is minus, yep, minus 3i. Now when we have that x is equal to one of our solutions, 1 add 3i we'll choose, if we substitute here for x and also here, we eliminate a add bi, and we're left with 6 being equal to c add di brackets minus 6i, giving us 6d, the real part, minus 6ci. If we equate the real parts to imaginary parts, we only have a real part here of 6 on the left, and that's equal to 6d, so d must be equal to 1. There's no imaginary part, so c is equal to 0. When x is equal to 1 add 3i, we have that 6 is equal to a add bi times 6i, which gives us 6 minus 6b add 6ai. We have no imaginary part, so a is 0 and b is -1 because minus 6b is equal to 6, so b must be -1. So b is -1 and a is equal to 0. So now we can write, now that we have that a is equal to 0 and b -1, we can write that 6 over x squared minus 2x add 10 is equivalent to minus I over x minus 1 minus 3i added to I over x minus 1 add 3i. If you're wondering where is 1 and -1, it is here. This is -1 here. The coefficient of I multiplied by I will give us -I, and 1 times I is I. Thanks for watching these videos. I'm Alistair. Bye for now.